This is a deluxe type hand operated milking machine. Basically, let me explain on the can as a tank which is used to store the milk which is extracted from the cow. So this is a stainless steel can which is made up of a SS 304 food graded stainless steel, and we have a gasket with this. So gasket, it's made up of again silicon food graded. Basically we have to insert the gasket inside the cap, and we have to place the cap on the can, and the holder has to be placed on top of the cap. So this is an initial procedure. Then this can is connected with a hose. This is a big hose. And we also have a small hose. The big hose is to transport the milk from the cow through the cluster, and again a small hose basically to transport the air, to build a vacuum into the can. Initially we have to build a pressure, and I'll show you this is called as a whole set is called as a cluster. Cluster is connected with the 4 teeth liners. I mean, what you see here, the black thing is called as a teeth liner, and which is covered with the blue color teeth cups, and again which is connected with the teeth wall. This is called as individual teeth wall. Again, that individual teeth wall is connected to the connector here, and this connector is simultaneously connected to all the 4 teeth lines and 4 teeth cups, which we can observe here. And for the visibility of milking, we are provided with the transparent cluster board. This portion is called as a transparent cluster board, and again we have a main wall. So initially we have to close this main wall like this. If it is horizontal, it is open, then we make it perpendicular. So this is closed. Then we have to build a pressure. We have provided with a kind of a rod which has to be in a front and back motion. So then we also provided the gauge, the pressure gauge. In this pressure gauge, we have to maintain a pressure. I mean, basically we have to build the pressure from 0 to 250 to 300. 250 being a minimum and 350 is being a maximum. So let us build a pressure first. So by doing this back and forth motion. So this usually takes around 35 to 40 strokes to build a 250 to 300 PSI. So I'm building a pressure now. It's very easy to operate. It does not need much of a strain. Since we are provided with the stainless steel seater, and which is very ergonomically designed, and the placement of the rod is also equivalently designed and placed it so that you won't have much of a strain while doing this. And we also provided a space between the seater and the mission so that it is easy to come out and get in, and specially designed for Indian ladies who are wearing saris and langas, so that they can be seated very comfortably. So again we will come back to the building the pressure. You can observe the gauge. You can observe the gauge which is showing right now 250 and which is going towards 300. So it's already come to 300 with less than 35 strokes. Then, as I told, this is being closed, and while doing it, we also have to close this individual teeth walls. You can observe all the 4 teeth walls have been closed. I mean, it's perpendicular, means it is closed. You can observe all the individual teeth walls have been closed. Okay, and to extract the milk from the cow, then basically we have to insert into the cow teats. For example, let me just show you an example of my thumb. So which I have inserted here. After inserting, like way, the same way you have to insert into the cow teats. After inserting, first thing you have to open this main wall. You can see here. After opening the main wall, we have to open one of the individual teat wall. So same way, all the 4 teat liners or teat cups, it has to be inserted in all the 4 teats. Once you finish inserting into the complete udder, then we have to again continue doing the same kind of back and front motion, so that you will be able to observe the flow of the milk in the transparent cluster bowl. And also once the completion also you will be able to observe once it stopped. And before ending your complete milk process, just give a small jig 2-3 times, so that remaining milk of 100 to 150 ml also can be extracted. In the sense, there is a complete milking. So complete milking can happen with this kind of machines, and complete milking will ensure the cow health, so that health of the udder, health of the cows will be there. And advantages of this machine is we have milk without any contamination, not by using hand. There is a complete hygienic milking, and it also ensures pure and hygienic milking and